Hi, and welcome to another AI in 5. Joining me today from England is Leon McQuade, and Leon is co-founder and chief AI officer at ThinkCloud. And we're going to be talking about his philosophy for how AI enhances the lives of humans and companies. Hi, Leon, and welcome to AI in 5. Thanks for joining us.
Good to be here, Simon. Thank you for inviting me.
Look, we're going to jump right in. Very short time to talk about this. You and I have been talking about your belief that AI can actually be used to enhance people's lives, right, and help them achieve. Tell us more about that.
So I think I've only got 5 minutes, so let's try and dig into this. So there's a framework I've come up with, and it's based on Ikigai, and it's a Japanese looking at your life. And the idea being, and the premise behind it is if you can find something that you love doing, number one, and also you work really hard to be good at that one thing that you love doing, does the world need that thing you need? Does the world need it? And can you be paid money for it? All of a sudden, if you could align yourself with doing what you love, you work really tirelessly and hard to become really good at it, you make sure the world needs that skill or that thing that you've built, and you can be paid money for it, you never have to work a day in your life again. Don't you think, Sam? So I think when you look at that Japanese philosophy, I think it was 1966 when it came out, all of a sudden, I think AI sits at the center of that model and it changes it.
How so?
In complete contrast to that, and let's just go at that. In 1965, there was a model by Levitt, exactly the same diamond, Levitt diamond. So doing what you love is the structure of a business. So what is the structure of a business? What are you good at is what's the work or the goal that the business does and produces. What can you be paid for? In Levitt's model is people. The people want to change. Does the system let them change? Have they got the mindset and the capability to change? And then instead of just what does the world need, it's technology in Levitt's model. And I think them two diamonds, if you like, from Ikigai and Levitt's system model for change overlap in 2 ways. Because think about it, we all run a business. It's got a structure, a vision, a mission, a core values. Mm-hmm. Every business, as you know, is between 5 and 7 processes, from how we get work, how we win the work, how we deliver the work, and how we train people to administrate and do the work, right?
Yep.
I think what AI does for the first time ever is gives us skills to be able to actually delegate 70% of the work that you don't enjoy, and actually go focus and actually do work that you do enjoy. Does that make sense?
So kind of moving you up the value chain rather than just AI is here to take everybody's job, right?
Yeah, and I don't think it will take everyone's job. I think what it'll do is it'll take jobs that are useless, that we don't want to do. And let me give you an example. I'm a business owner. I've just had 4 days in Dublin working on our business with my business partner, and we have to have a very big skill of doing a board report. And I've got a team of finance people who put that together. But for the first time this quarter, I was able to build a team of agents that was able to interpret that report with me in real time. And yes, it did the work for me, but it trained me on them numbers and my other peers' numbers in a way that another human couldn't for me. It just let me understand it. It didn't do it for me, but the difference is it allowed me to elevate my human skill, because I'm dyslexic, so numbers are not always my strongest point, but I can spot patterns. And all of a sudden, if I'd have walked into that room 10 years ago, they'd have thought I was a financial director. But I walked in this quarter, and I acted like a financial director, but I got to put my own human spin and my own knowledge on that. So I think there's a different way that it's going to allow us. Well, I'm very creative, so I would say the analytical mind be creative and the creative mind be analytical. That can only be a good thing for society to get.
Yeah, that's really interesting that in actual fact you took in data because AI worked with you the way you wanted to be worked with, rather than the way the financial guy said this is how it should be done. Awesome stuff. Believe it or not, we're almost at time. I love to ask everybody the same question, and that is, What would be your one bit of advice for an organization that's either just starting or is early in their AI journey? What should they be doing? What should they be thinking about?
Start a Spark team, which is a multidisciplinary team of 5 people. Make sure you've got an on-the-ground person who does the work. Make sure you've got senior leadership, and make sure that that Spark team starts on a level playing field. There's no hierarchy, and make sure we've got people who are open for change. And we have to do no different to how the Excel spreadsheet was adopted and the Word document was adopted. We sat round rooms together, and finance went, look at this spreadsheet I'm using, and sales went, oh wow, we could use that for sales. The stock manager went, oh, we could use that for stock management. We have to get around the campfire, the board table, and actually start using this technology, even at a small stage, and just slowly build that confidence. Because if we don't start, we never will, would be my advice.
So let that Spark team really experiment with it and start to grow the interest in AI. That's great advice, Leon. Thank you for being a part of AI in 5.
I appreciate it. Thank you.